a massive engineering project is underway. Our venerated Emperor Shi Huangdi has ordered that a long wall measuring 10,000 li from eastern coast to western desert be erected along the northern border. Being a proven and able administrator, you have been appointed to construct a critical section of this great wall. Once complete, it will serve as a solid, impenetrable barrier protecting the northern commanderies, indeed the entire empire, from incursions by despoiling northern barbarians. Your first priority should be to establish one or perhaps several settlements for the influx of workers expected shortly. Once the peasants have arrived, put up some laborers' camps at appropriate intervals connected by roads to the wall's construction site that has already been marked by engineers. Use the abundant natural resources found in the area to construct the wall. Meanwhile, do not neglect your defenses, as Xiongnu never sleep.
Unfortunately, I don't. No. Hey guys, welcome back to Emperor, and we're at Badaling, as the exit of the previous mission told us. Here to build nothing more than the Irving Great Wall. That is our only mission goal, so I'm not really going to show much of the city in this case because it's such a short mission in that respect. Let's head to the city and pause. Well, we've got a nice big flat land out here to build our city, and the wall footprint is already placed, as you can see. Lots of rock, that means there's plenty of good feng shui areas, so I might be able to build a housing block here and a housing block here. I'm going to go with 2 common blocks and a single elite block, not evolved very high, just to be able to provide some forts. If you look at our trading map, we've already got 4 trading cities already open to us. We've got Linzi, which sells us wood and things like that. We buy a lot of stuff though. And Yu sells us some salt and millet, and we don't need to import iron. Shanghai sells us hemp and things like that, and Huanshan also sells us iron, but we don't need that because we can build iron smelters here. So all the iron is down this southern part of the city, so I'll probably have this bottom area just converted into, like, I might destroy most of these trees and just kind of place out many iron smelters to make iron for export. Lots of starting funds, so I'm not too bothered. I think a couple of cities buy weapons. Lindsay buys iron, that's okay. And Shanghai buys iron as well, that's good. And we can sell weapons to Huanshan, so that's okay. So for the elite blocks, I need to open a trade route that sells me silk, and I don't think any of these existing trade routes do so. If I have a quick look, no. A couple of them buy silk, but we're going to have to import silk from somewhere, so that's going to be important. I might import jade, maybe to make some jade for the city, but that's not so important because the wall is our only goal here. So I'll go and plan out a housing block in all the farming areas. I mean, there's plenty of farming space. We've got 3 food types. I'm not even going to bother with hunting at all. I mean, we've got soybean, millet and wheat. That's perfectly fine. So we've got the 3 food types. We don't need to worry about too much else. So I'll come back once we've planned all out the housing block and all that. Right, so here's my housing block. Got a couple of farms placed out. It's not really the best place, but it works. I mean, there's plenty of space here for farms. So try to avoid destroying tons of trees because we'll need them for this monument. I want to get that started rather fast. So let's unpause this. Oh, we've got some salamanders to deal with. That's not helpful. Let's just put some walls up, I think. Hopefully they'll fit in here. Let's see, can I destroy that tree just there? I think I can, and I can just erect a wall along that section. Yep, I can erect a wall just there, which is good. I can just do that. And then I can put a couple of towers down like so. Like there. And that'll work. And then now what I can do is just destroy those 2 trees there and just kind of a road joining them like so, and then that'll keep them manned like that. So I was going to have if I'll just unpause this, I'm going to have this just here. And then I'm going to kind of fill up this space with kilns and things like that. If I need to, what I'll do is I will delete some of the trees and kind of extend the road this way so I can get into some of this rock and all that. Bit of a labour shortage, but that'll be sorted shortly. Let's put down a millet field and then a wheat field in this space over here. Like so. There we go. Not much space for another farm in there, but I think we could grow hemp, which is good. 1, 2. That's going to be bad feng shui in there. That's not very helpful at all. Just means I can't put any farms or anything there. I mean, I could move this down a bit. Oh, and Xiangnu becomes an ally, so that's helpful. It looks like we can't conquer cities. Oh no. It looks like we cannot break alliances in this particular mission, so that's interesting to note. I'm going to just leave some of these trees and I'll just provide space for another farm in there. So we'll let these people come in. I'll put that down. I'm going to put down a hemp field. Wherever's good feng shui for it. So 1, 2. Let's leave that. 1, 2, 3. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3. That can go there. Actually, no, let's not put it there because that's a bit of a bad spot. Because if I clear the trees in, the bad feng shui will come in. So let's do there. And let's fill this up with. Oh no, it's still bad feng shui. Let's just destroy that. I'm not sure where I'm going to put the hemp. I mean, the hemp kind of could go down this bit actually, really, to be honest with you. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Like so. There we go, there's a nice hemp field. I haven't put down all the statues yet, have I? And I haven't put down the herbalist. We don't have acupuncturists, so even though we can provide... I'm not actually going to provide that at all. There's no reason to provide acrobats because we don't have an acupuncturist clinic, so... in a mild sense of the word, there's no point actually bothering. Let's just fill this up with statues. Like so. And we really had to wait for the harvest to come in. Not got much of a labour shortage, that's okay. Let's see, where's the administrative city gonna go? That's bad feng shui there. Let's destroy some of this wall actually and stick this in the back bit. Like so. That kind of makes a wall, I suppose. You could just kind of have that like that, that's better. Let's put down a tax office down here, and I'm going to stuff a woodcutter just somewhere. That's good feng shui there, so that's good. So we've really got to wait for the hemp harvest to come in, obviously. And the workers to kind of stabilise in this city. We've got to wait for the harvest to come in as well. I'm going to set up the iron industry in this space over here because there's plenty of space for it. We just destroy some of the trees. Like so, that'll provide better access to the these rocks because the weaponsmiths will need access to that. So we just line up the road like so. And then if we just kind of move that along like so, there we go. So I'll come back in once all this is basically stable. What have we missed out? We've missed out the ancestral shrine, it looks like. Let's put that down and let's provide them with food. And I'll come back once the food harvest has come in. So a harvest has just come in, not a very good one. It's involved some of these houses and I've placed down more houses. I've also started up a little industry up here for making weapons. Found a good feng shui spot for this fort, wasn't very good. I had to kind of cram it up the back here, which wasn't the best place. But it's a place, so it doesn't matter. Let's put down 2 of these, because there's iron up here, and there's iron over here as well, so there's plenty of iron to be made. I've really just got to wait for the harvest to come in properly, and then we'll be fine. One hemp farm will do at the moment. The only problem is I haven't really worked out a good place to put it. I suppose down here works. We'll put it there. And we'll set this to accept. Let's see. That's the only problem. I haven't got a good place for the hemp or anything else. Let's accept ceramics in there. And I'll have to kind of set up a little community down here for hemp, or I might put it up here. I'm not sure. Let's see. Can I fit that in there? No, I can't because there's a wall there, which doesn't help. So the houses are evolving. We're getting workers in, which is good. Let's just set this to accept hemp for now, because we've only got a single hemp farm anyway. And if I have to, I'll just extend the road down over here instead. Or maybe just have it kind of loop around the side or something, I don't know. Because if I just put that there. That's perfect feng shui for that, so that's okay. I mean, it's not like the guy's going that far anyway. So we're just really going to wait for all the houses to evolve fully, get some, obviously, some infantry in place, otherwise we're going to be screwed. I haven't even started the industry up here for the labourers' camps, which is not a good idea at all. Plenty of space for it all, so let's just kind of put down a few of these. 1, 2. The trees I think are getting in the way of the feng shui, so let's destroy all these trees in this little kind of inlet bit. 500 people, that's good. And of course these things don't need access to the thingamabob, the inspector's tower, so it's okay. And if I just extend this road out this way, I can do this. I can put down a bunch of logging sheds. Let's turn off all of these labourers' camps because they're not going to be working at any efficiency rate at the moment. So because the monument needs wood and we don't have wood in stock. Meanwhile, our house is coming up to scratch, which is good. What's our gods like? I think there was 3 of them. Yeah, we've got all 3 Assessor heroes, Sun Tzu and Xiongnu. We don't need Xiongnu because she's just annoying, which is obvious. Let's wait for another harvest to come in so we can get more food into the city to stabilise it, because we're not really getting very many workers here at the moment. I'll put down a hemp shop and then wait for these to evolve to the spacious dwell, and then we'll consider everything else. We've got some iron ore getting harvested, which is good. So I'll come back in once this is all stable. So our food supply is getting stable now. It's taken a little while. Obviously, no events really happened. I mean, our fort's kind of building up here. And Huangshan decides to sell us more wood, which is altogether nice, but we don't need that because we could just spam out logging sheds all the way down this section. Well, at least down this side anyway, and I can do it all on this bit as well. Just kind of flood the area and logging sheds, because there's plenty of trees here. Haven't done that yet because there's 3 stages to it and they all require 90 wood, and I don't have the workers yet for that, but our houses are evolving, which is good. Now hopefully this fort will be enough to protect us. I hope it is, because if it's not, we're screwed. The gods are all a bit unhappy. Let's give them hemp, since we've got plenty of hemp in stock, like tons of it. A whole storage yard is filled with hemp. So our house is stable, apart from one house, which is funny, but never mind. There, it's stable now. Got plenty of people coming in, plenty of food. Let's put down a soybean farm. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like so. Soybean, like so. That might fit in there, I don't know. I mean, if I can destroy the trees and not worry about the feng shui, then that's okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That fits in there nicely, actually. It doesn't actually, that's not too good, so let's just destroy that. That'll be a good place for a hemp farm, maybe a second hemp farm. Actually, what I'm going to do is this farm I'm going to get rid of. And I'm going to put that hemp farm over here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Should fit in there nicely because it's a smaller radius. So let's fit that in. There we go. It just fits in there nicely. That's good. So I'll wait for all that to clear because it'll clear eventually. The employees are needed. Good for it. That means everything must be working at full efficiency. So I'm going to turn some of these labourer camps on because they'll be needed. I'll just put on a couple, not loads. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. It's a bit far, I think. There we go. Let's put down 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. A soybean farm, like so. I know it's kind of redundant, but we want at least the highest level housing possible in here. Meanwhile, our industry is kind of going okay over here. Got plenty of weapons. And since we've got the workers, let's just put down a couple more of these just to kind of boost iron production, so we're making plenty of it. I think I'll put like a second block maybe in here, or maybe just in this space here. I don't think I'll make a big one, but we'll see. later. I think that can be moved, obviously. Does that fit in over here, actually? Let's just destroy that a second. I want to check. I can't get it because of the bloody camera stuff. Oh, stop turning. It fits in here just nicely, so let's put that there. That kind of uses up our space for all the logging sheds, so let's just extend the road out a bit. That's fine. So what I can do is put some extra housing in like so. I know it's not a lot, but who cares. And then I can extend this wall out and put extra housing down, as I've said, so that's perfect. So let this run again, obviously. We're needing a lot more workers, so let's put down lots of logging sheds in a square, basically. Let's roadblock it in there. I'll do 9 of them in a block, because that's better in my opinion. Like so, so that'll cover all that. And then there's plenty of space there for a second wood storage yard, which is good. There's plenty of people getting that stuff now, which is good. How much space left? 83. We need to evolve these houses a bit more. I'm going to set the hemp down to 28. And I'm going to leave space for 4 ceramics at the moment. I'll expand that later. But for now, this will do. 1, 2. 1, 2, like so. And what I'm going to do is put a connecting road in there, which is road blocked from this side. That'll provide the hemp farm better access into this if it needs it, but I doubt it will. What I'm going to do is put that down here. Oh, sugar. Bad harmony. Put that there, that's going to accept hemp instead. And this one will accept ceramics. So let's empty. Set this up to full storage. Like so. And I'm going to roadblock there and there, just because they don't need to go that way. And we're going to fill out the area with some ceramics, because we need plenty of that being made. There. What I'll do is I'll just kind of take away that roadblock just there, and just kind of put another one down, and then more kilns like so. It means they won't be able to use these trees, but never mind. Anyway, I'll come back in once this is all stable again and we've got this evolved. So I've built a second block here because I was really having a bit of a problem with workers. As you can see, I need 339 workers because nothing's evolving here because I haven't provided this tonight. So I've built a second block just to try and build up the supply a bit more. The other problem is that where I've placed everything means that some places are bad feng shui, like there. That one tile there is bad feng shui. So is that one tile there, but who cares? I can just leave a space. So I've got everything crammed up the top here. Let's provide them with hemp and ceramics. Are they within range? Yeah, they are. That's good. That says to plain food. They're going up to elegant dwelling. There's no point providing with acrobat because there isn't a acupuncturist available in this one, so there's no point. Fort's building up nicely. We really need to make some money soon, and I think our gods are angry, which is not good. Let's give them some hemp before they start doing anything bad, because we don't want that. Come on, I want the next one to come around so I can get rid of the angry state that some of our gods are in. And there's the next one, there we go. Right, so once this fort is fully staffed, then all the weapons will just go to homage gifts as well. And I'll also build this up as well to some sort of meaningful level. So I need ceramics to evolve. I'm providing everyone Daoist access, even though I don't really need to, because there's only one god for Daoism at the moment. The city's progressing well, which is good. Plenty of iron being made. We can hold another 700 more people, sorry, in the city. Let's put some more housing down. Loads of it. I need lots of housing in this one for all the workers that need to be used within the city. Let's just place out loads of statues. I know I'm going to go into debt, or close to debt, if I continue this. So I'm just going to be careful. Just put these down just to save destroying trees, because I need the trees to be preserved where possible. Just do that. There we go. So now that the fort is fully staffed, all the weapons I make I'll go to export, and I think Huangshan buys weapons. They do. So I'll let this kind of build up a bit more. We'll put down more smelters and things like that, and I'll start trading the goods that I need. And there's good space down here just to kind of fill this up with all the stuff that I need. And if I need to, I can just destroy some of the trees like so. Like there. So I'll come back in if anything of interest happens, because our monument's progressing well as well. So the monument's progressing well. Plenty of labourers, because I've got like 4 of them, which is ridiculous, but never mind. I'm going to try to see if I can find maybe another place for another labourers camp to see if I can maybe boost it even further, because we've got like loads of unemployment anyway. So, and Shanghai needs some weapons, and I believe we have 6, so let's send it off. I've expanded our industry down here, many more smelters, and not so many more weaponsmiths, but that's okay. Let's see, can I put another one just in there? I can, that's good, that's 5. Making a little bit of money from selling weapons to Huangshan, but I haven't got much of a supply of iron in the city either, which is not helpful. Let's see, can I put down a labourers camp just there? No, because there's trees, I think it's disrupting the feng shui. Yeah, because it's bad there as well. If I destroy just a few of these trees, that should help. Nope, that didn't help. Okay, fine. Since these things don't need to be protected by fire posts, it doesn't matter where I place these. I mean, that's a good place as well, but that's kind of off the beaten track. But we're making plenty of wood from all these trees for this monument. So now that the city is basically stable with 2 blocks, which is what we're looking for, I'll come back here once the monument is nearly completed, unless anything of importance like an invasion happens. Oh, the nomad camps have decided to launch an invasion. And I'd sent a spy to knock down their military strength, so this might not be a very big invasion. We'll have to see. We're starting to make a lot of money now. I'm going to sell ceramics to Lindsay, and I'll sell iron to someone else. I think Xianggang buys iron, and they are philanthropic at the moment, which is hilarious for all the wrong reasons. I put down another mill up here because this one was glitching out and not getting appetizing food, so the houses were devolving a bit. Monument's coming on fairly well actually. I might have to start putting up some walls and towers along this section to try and defeat that invasion. Hopefully it's not too big. I think our single fort will be enough to deal with it. I'm going to try and get Huangdi into the city, sorry, with loads of hemp. Hopefully it comes from somewhere down here, then it's not too big of a deal. I'm going to put down walls, obviously, because that'll help our defences to some degree. Oops, let's just do that. And if I just do this, that'll be fine. And if I put down towers, yes, they're going to come in a couple of months, which is not good. I can't put towers there because I'll just disrupt things, which is not good. And why is that red? Oh, is it because some of them are marked up to the roads and they're not working or something, maybe? Let's just put a road there. Okay, that's it now. Okay, that's sorted. City gate. That's not a good place for the road at all. Let's just join that up again, and let's put down the city gate like so. And then if I just put another tower there, is that going to be connected? If I just put a tiny road tile just there, I think that works actually if I do it like this instead. I'll just delete the road on the opposite side in case that has no effect on it. It is connected to a road, that's perfect, so I can do that and I can just kind of spam out the area with towers as best as possible. Let's see, city wall. let's see. And then let's just put down tower, tower, loads of them if I can fit them in at all, which isn't working, but never mind. And I'll also put some walls and towers over here as well, because we'll need them protected. I'll just do that, and then we'll put the road going right through like so. City gate won't fit there, so I'm going to have to move the wall down one tile. Might as well just do it like this instead, which is just kind of glitched out a bit by not doing it properly. Let's see. Now, will we be able to defeat this invasion? I don't know where it's going to come from, to be honest with you, so I'm going to have to obviously do some running ahead to see what happens and see where they invade from, because they probably won't be the same location twice. Okay, that's protected there. I'm going to get Huangdi in the city because I'll need him to improve the status of this. And we're getting a lot of supply of weapons now, so our irons should start stockpiling a bit. One fort at the ready. And I'll come back here when the invasion's about to happen in 2 months. So our time to prepare has passed, and the invasion was tiny when I ran it, just to see if it was a large invasion or not. We should be able to defeat it. I'm putting the troops just here just to make sure that they spawn from the same point, because if I move them all over here, then they'll just spawn somewhere else, and that'll mess up my plans. But we're going to try and get Huangdi in the city. That'll help matters, I think. Does he improve? It improves the morale of chariot companies, so that's not very helpful, but never mind. Don't have the time to change it. Our wall is coming on quite well. I've got all this all planned out, so just in case they invade from over there. If they go over there, that's even better, because the invasion's tiny anyway, so let's run it. Let's find out where they're going to invade from. And I thought that might happen. Is that just spawned there? They're spawning in the middle of nowhere. Okay, fine. Okay, that just makes total sense. They just spawn there. Now where's Huangdi? He is here. Get him over here. Hopefully they'll be able to defeat that little force. They should be able to. I think that'll be easy enough. Okay, die. That was easy enough. This is an easy battle, I have to admit. Let's get them in there, die, and they're dead. That was easy enough. Okay, that is just kind of proving to me that if you want to kind of reduce the invasions, then just send off some stuff to send a spy out to sabotage their military, and their invasion will be tiny. And so that's it. That's the only invasion. That's a couple of invasions that happen every so often if you don't prepare. So now all we have to do is really wait for the wall to complete, and I will come back in when the wall is nearly completed. Oh, Annie is suffering a famine, and let's send them the tubs of bean curd that they want. Monument's nearly done. I mean, all I've done is sit here watching the monument complete, increasing my industry output, and I've also increased the amount of ceramics I was making because I was kind of low on it. So we're making enough to sell all the way back to Lindsay without any trouble. Loads of wood stockpiling now because I have nothing to do with it now, because the only thing that the wood is now used for is homage gifts, just to get rid of it, because I can't destroy this without causing massive labour problems. So I'm going to leave it all as is. Mine is nearly complete. Just 17 more carpenters need to get rid of the stuff, and then the towers have to be placed, obviously. So I like this, especially because it's short and there's only one invasion, which one fort can deal with. I'm selling all the iron and weapons I can make to Xiangyang and Banshan, and I'm just taxing for the remainder of it. Yeah, Annie regards us more highly, so I didn't need to import food stuff, and of course I didn't need to even open up another trade route to build elite housing, so there you go, you can win without elite housing at all in this mission. In fact, the mission briefing kind of makes it clear you don't really need a massive military of any sort. I mean, if you really want to, you can, but I'm not going to bother with it because it's a waste. So just a few more carpenter sections to go, and then we'll be done. And another one, oh, for God's sake, it's just one more carpenter section that we need to appear. I'll take a while. Oh, here she comes. There we go. And just a couple of bits of dirt to make the monument. There they go, all they go. A couple of towers, and then we'll be done. I'll just take a save here, because that's completed the mission basically. Because that's the only goal, is making the monument. Fairly self-explanatory mission. There's a few more missions like this where the only goal is to build the monuments, so it doesn't matter too much. Just the gatehouse left and then a couple more towers and then we'll be done. Is the gatehouse done? Nope. That tower's done, and then we're just going to wait for one more labourer to provide the gatehouse. And I'll take one more save, and I've managed to, I started with 18,000, I've recouped all the lost savings from building out an extensive city. I didn't even go into debt at one point, so that's good. And I just gotta wait for the labourer to complete the gatehouse and we'll be done with Badaling. Straight away, no even a message.
The wall is complete. Thanks in part to your tireless efforts, an impassable barrier now stretches serpentine-like along the northern border of the empire. The next time those foul Xiongnu horsemen come this way, they will not find it so easy to penetrate our defenses.
They won't. That's the first time I've actually completed the monument and it immediately gives me victory. So in the next mission, the last of the Qin Dynasty, we're going to head back to Shangang to build it up even further, build the Terracotta Army. Thanks for watching, see you next video guys, bye now.